Welcome to clickmeproject.com. Let me discuss about the process a secure authentication system for MANET using voice and fingerprint biometrics. Let me discuss about the process a secure authentication system for MANET using voice and fingerprint biometrics. Here we have applied only fingerprint only, we do not use voice. So initially the fingerprint images were collected and they are pre-processed using VNet filter. After that some morphological operations were applied so that the images were tint, spare removal and headspace removal were also done, and also the open close operations were also done so that the input images is segmented, and after that miniature features were extracted from the fingerprint. After that, from the extracted fingerprints code is generated. For that we are using GA algorithm. The GA algorithm generates a code for the. After that we are hiding the message inside the fingerprint, and then the fingerprint is encrypted, and when the receiver receives it, the receiver first decrypts the fingerprint, and then after that they are extracting the information from the image, and then after that the process is done. This process is done like this. Let me see the flow of the process. A secured authentication system for MANET using voice and fingerprint biometrics. So in this process, initially the fingerprint image is taken and it is pre-processed using VNet filter. So VNet filter is used to produce an estimate of a desired target or random process by linear time invariant filtering and absurd noisy process. A VNet filter minimizes the mean square error between the estimated random process and the desired process. It is assumed to have knowledge of the spectral properties of the original image and the noise. It seeks a linear time invariant filter whose output will come as closest to the original signal as possible. Then after that the features were extracted from the fingerprint. Before that, the pre-processed fingerprint is enhanced using some normalization operations. So for enhancement, normalization is applied, and then the fingerprint image is binarized. After that, orientation field map is obtained from the region of interest. That is, the region of interest is caught by cropping the particular region. Then binary image is tint. After that, removal of edge breaks and the removal of spikes were done. So the resulting image is an enhanced fingerprint image. Then from the enhanced fingerprint image, miniature features were extracted. So the miniature features represents the ridges and the bifurcation points which is present in the fingerprint image, and it is unique to every person. So these features were more reliable features. Then after feature extraction, the key is generated from the obtained features. So the key is generated from the extracted features based on the obtained feature values, and the feature values were optimized using genetic algorithm. The best optimal values were extracted as the generated key. Then after that, the data is embedded with the fingerprint image. So the data that is to be hidden is got from the user. The pixels in the images were shifted and the data is embedded in the block using some embedding functions. The embedding will convert the input data into number and it replaces the block into the image pixels with it. After embedding the area where the data is added is now. This will help in while retrieving the data. Then after that, the data along with the fingerprint is encrypted using the generated key. So this technique involves 3 different phases while encryption. In the first phase, the image encryption, where the image is split into blocks and these blocks were permitted. Further permutation is applied based on the random number to strengthen the encryption. The second phase is the key generation phase, where the values in the encrypted process are to be built. A key generation is identification process which involves the numbering of the shares and the generated from the secret image. Then finally the data is encrypted. Then after that this encrypted data, the encrypted images are sent to the sender receiver. So the receiver first got this data and then decrypts the data using the key. That first they have to generate the key based on the fingerprint image, and then from the key the data is extracted and the data can be got. So this produces a secured authentication system. Let me see the execution procedure of the process. A secure authentication system for MANET using voice and fingerprint biometrics. So in this process we have used only fingerprint, we have not used voices. So if you want to run the code, select the file main.m, click on run file. You will get the guide window which is in order to run the code. So first select any one of the input images which is present in the dataset. So we are giving this image. Then we apply pre-processing. We use Wiener filter in order to remove the noises from the image. Then we are cropping the particular region from the fingerprint image. Then the image is converted into binary images. Then some morphological operations were done. So the thinning operation, open, close, spur removal were done in order so that the input finger images clearly segmented. So after applying these all morphological operations, we get finally thinned image. Then we are extracting the miniature features for the input images. Then we have to generate the key based on these miniature features. Then now the key is generated using the GA algorithm. Then we are going to embed text which is inside this image, so that the text, so that we are going to transfer it, and we are going to encrypt these images. So this encrypted image, from this encrypted image we are going to extract the output image. So the image is retrieved, and the similar images is retrieved from the datasets. So thus we have produced an authentication system which compass the fingerprint and produces a generated key. Based on this key, the process is done, and the process will be and the fingerprint is data is added into the fingerprint, and then it is encrypted and then transmitted. Finally it is decrypted and the input message is retrieved.